Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Scientists find out that temperatures around the world have risen a lot in recent decades. This can be seen in events such as melting polar ice caps, rising seas, and increasingly extreme weather. As a result, we are seeing more natural disasters as flood, drought, storms, and forest fires. This affects many things such as nature, agriculture, and our health. People are increasingly recognizing the importance of this issue and are starting to take action to reduce pollution and adapt to the changes that are already happening. However, there is a political and economic debate about how to deal with this problem and who is responsible. One solution is to use more renewable energy and become more energy efficient, as well as build infrastructure and agriculture that can withstand climate change. In my opinion, climate change is one of the biggest challenges facing humanity today. I feel that it is caused by human activities such as the use of fossil fuels and deforestation, which produce more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. I'm also aware of the serious impacts such as global warming, extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and threats to biodiversity. I believe that responding to climate change should be a global priority and can support efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, promote renewable energy, improve energy efficiency, and encourage sustainable practices in everyday life. Despite differences of opinion, there is a general realization that urgent and sustained action to address climate change is critical to the future of our planet and future generations. There are several causes of climate change, including greenhouse gas emissions, the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas for energy, transportation, and industry causes emission of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Then there are deforestation. Extensive deforestation reduces the ability of forests to absorb CO2 from the atmosphere. And then intensive agriculture. Conventional farming uses fertilizers and pesticides that produce greenhouse gas emissions, while unsustainable tillage practices also release carbon into the atmosphere. Then there are impacts caused by climate change, including global temperature change. Average temperatures around the world are rising, leading to melting polar ice caps, rising sea levels, and extreme changes in weather patterns. Natural disaster. Increased frequency and severity of natural disaster such as floods, droughts, tropical storms, and forest fires. And the last is ecosystem disruption. Climate change is disrupting ecosystem, causing species migration, habitat loss, and biodiversity decline. In addition to the causes and impacts, there are also solutions to climate change that occur reducing emission. We can adopt renewable energy such as solar and wind power, improve energy efficiency, and reduce the use of fossil fuels. And then forest protection. Strengthen forest protection and stop deforestation through the land conservation and rehabilitation policies. And sustainable agriculture. Promote sustainable agricultural practices such as agroforestry, waste management, and reducing emissions from livestock. And then adaptation. Building disaster-resistant infrastructure, strengthening early warning system, and developing agriculture that is more resilient to climate change. Climate change impacts health, food, and water availability, security, economics, and biodiversity.